obviously we talked about the 11 players, but with that, your positional size has changed significantly.
I appreciate you saying that because people go, "Oh, you've got size," and I was like, "Well, I'll take it a step further. It's positional size. Obviously, we have size in the front court with Henry and Caleb and Jiren, Stevenson, who can play on the wing, James Brown, all that, Zayden High. But positional size, like our guards, Derek Dixon 6'5", Jonathan Powell 6'6". Luka 6'6", Seth is a strong, big, physical guard, and so that's also a difference in this year's team, the versatility that I'm excited about on both ends of the floor, and I think it's going to really help us be where we want to be.
It's been a super correction because last year you would look at the team you had on the floor and Seth looked like a big, burly guy. He's going to step out with this group, and it's going to be 6'6", 6'8".
Yeah.
The defensive versatility, though, with Caleb Wilson and Stevenson and Visar. Pronunciation good?
Good job.
Okay. The ability for those guys, you can do some things defensively that you weren't capable of last year, not because there wasn't a want to, it's just because that size, that positional size, provides something different on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, it does. Their versatility allows them to guard multiple positions, whether it's around the basket, out up there on the perimeter. And so, defending different actions, DHOs, ball screens, wide pins, flares, off-ball or on-ball actions, we have the versatility to be able to switch those things, put guys in different positions. And, we all know, especially, when you get out on the court, the thing that bothers you the most is length.
Yeah.
But also length that is able to move and that's versatile on the floor and that can move from position to position. So when you're talking about Jiren and Caleb and Henry and JB and Zayden, we got guys, big guys that can move their feet, and it's going to be fun to see what kind of team we can become on the defensive end.
Coach, is there, with all these new guys, is there someone that has really surprised you so far in practice that maybe people haven't really talked about? The new Luka kid, not a lot of people have seen him, or somebody else?
Yeah, Luka's been great. He's an older player, 22, but, he's a guy that can do a number of things with the ball in his hands and off-ball actions as well. He's experienced, he's tough, he's competitive. I'll probably the thing that is really, there's a number of things, Tyler, that stood out to me, but the thing that I've really enjoyed seeing is you guys were able to spend a little bit of time with Seth. The Seth today is not the same Seth that he was 2-3 years ago. You know how it is. As you get older, you get more comfortable in your skin, and his ability and his willingness and desire to be the leader of this team from a guy that normally wouldn't say anything is huge. And so the way that he is led by his words, by his action, within his own personality, has something that I was hoping for, but I'm seeing it firsthand every day, and I'm just really enjoying it.
Coach, I have a close friend that coached Arkansas State that was at Alabama, and something that he said to me kind of shocked me. He said Jiren Stevenson was the most talented player on that Alabama rosters for those last 2 years. And it's about him believing that he can be that guy and be that good. Can you kind of explain to me what you've seen out of him and the process of getting him to come to Carolina?
Well, we recruited him in high school, and so I've known Jiren and his family for a number of years. At 6'10", he literally can do everything. Defensively, he can guard 1 through 5. The thing that really surprised me, in a bad way at the moment, but in a good way now that he's at North Carolina, when we played Alabama, they put him on RJ. And his ability to get around screens and play on the perimeter, I didn't think coming out of high school that would be something that he would be successful at. It's the exact opposite. He was at elite at it. And then offensively, being able to shoot from 3, he did that at Alabama, but he can post up, he can put the ball on the floor, he can rim run, he can get to the offensive glass. He's such a nice kid.
Yes, that's what he said.
Sometimes that hurts you.
No, that's what he said. He said, hey, look, he's such a good kid. He doesn't, he's so nice. And one of the things that I've done during practice is try to map it out for him. And so I said, look, for you, from an offensive standpoint, I said, me as a player, I couldn't check these boxes, but you can. Get 1 offensive rebound, put back, get fouled, get to the free throw line, get hit 1 3, get 1 midi,
get one drive, break out on the offensive in transition. And I said, those are just 5 things right there. And you've scored 13 points and you haven't even done anything.
Yeah.
I have a list on my practice plan, and I talk to him throughout practice. You still need an offensive rebound.
Yeah.
You still need to get to the free throw line to try to just get him to be aggressive out there on the floor, because when he develops that, he's a problem.
Yeah,
I'm just telling you.
That's what he said.
He's
That's
a
what he
problem.
said. That's what he said.
All right, so no disrespect to any of the 5 of you, but none of you were the point guard, right? None of you were point guards. You were not a point guard. Don't even try to act like you're a point guard.
Or I'm a passer of basketball.
Is that
Combo.
Playmakers.
Yeah, combos.
We were playmakers. That's what the kids say today. I want to be like,
I definitely had to pass on my team. I had to pass. I had to pass on my team. Harrison and Z, I had to.
Trailer in a reverse to get the back swinging in the lock.
Listen, I had to get.
I don't know why I went with that.
I was not a passer, and we can all agree on that.
All right, guys. Tyler cannot. All right. Anyway, I think the point guard is still the most important position in college basketball. You have a guy that came in from Colorado State, and Kyan Evans, who we don't know a ton about. We know he can shoot the heck out of the ball.
Yeah.
He's done that already.
Yeah.
How do you anticipate using him? Will he be a guy that sees most of his time at the point guard position? Is Luka? I've been told Luka's probably more off-ball than on-ball type of player.
Yeah, you know, the way that I recruit and the way that we individual develop and the way that I play is I want as many playmakers out there on the floor. I'm positionless coach. I really am. The coach that I am is from obviously my personality, but 2, my experience as a player. I remember Don Nelson, who was my after Pat Riley left the New York Knicks, and Don Nelson. I was starting with the Knicks at the time, and the first conversation that I had with my new coach is he told me I would never play for him. He said, the only thing you can do is shoot. He said, you need to be like a versatile player. You got to be able to handle the ball, defend, rebound, do a number of different things. And unless you become a basketball player, you'll never play for me. And he walked away from me. And I'm so thankful that he told me what I needed to hear as opposed to what I wanted to hear. Last 4 years that I was in the NBA, I was playing point guard. And the reason being is because he saw something in me and brought it out. So me as a coach, that's what I want. I want guys that can do a number of different things. So yes, Kyan will have the ball in his hand.
Yeah.
Derek Dixon will have the ball in his hand.
Yeah.
Seth Trimble will have the ball in his hands. Luka will have the ball in his hands. Jiren will have the ball in his hands. I just want guys that have the ability to be able to do that. And in basketball today, if you got one guy, only one guy to get into basketball,
you're
in trouble. You need multiple guys. We never get taken out of our offense, and we never have trouble if teams decide to press us.
Caleb Wilson, we know the hype that he has coming in. What have you seen from him, being able to watch him day to day and seeing his physical and maturity go take a step on campus?
Yeah, the hype is real. I mean, he's obviously gifted. His size and versatility, he's an excellent passer. He can score. His mid-range game is real. He can guard different positions. He can block and alter shots. Outside of that, the biggest thing for him, I really believe this, and I've said this a couple times today. If he ran for student body president, I think he might win. He loves Carolina, loves being a part of this team and this program, and loves being in college. He's the best teammate. I'm telling you, if he sat down at this table, the lights would be brighter than they are right now. He just lights up a room when he gets in there, and he wants to learn. He would go to you, John, and go, tell me what you see. Tyler, he will go to you and say, well, how can I get better? And he would look you in the eye. And for a guy who's a 5-star who has been celebrated so much, to be in a position to listening and learning, you don't see that very much. And so it's real. On and off the court and in the locker room, it's real.
That's great. That's great. Hubert Davis, appreciate you